Hey guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing the Maybelline Superstay multi-use foundation stick. I have it in the shade Toffee. So a few things about this foundation is that it has up to 24-hour wear. It conceals, contours, highlights, and covers. It has a cream to matte finish and it gives you a full coverage finish. And then you have a blender on this side that you can use. I'm probably not gonna, well, not probably, I'm not gonna use that. I'm just going to blend it in with my fingers because that's how they say the best way you can apply it. So the amount of product that you get in here is 0.25 ounces, which is not bad at all, especially for the price. It's $12 at Ulta, but I actually got this at Walmart. I don't remember how much it was. It might have been 9 or 10. Maybe 11. Whoa. I did not expect that. I thought it was gonna be like a big, I just said that the product is smaller, but I didn't think it was this small. Now that I'm looking at it compared to like my NARS foundation, it's really, I've only used this NARS foundation a few times, maybe like 2 or 3, and it kind of looks like that, so it's really not that big of a difference. You do definitely get more like in a liquid foundation than you would a stick foundation, but you use a little bit less in a stick foundation, I believe, than a actual liquid foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this now. This is a really good shade. So the feel of it feels really nice. It feels like a thin matte foundation. Like just when I'm blending it in, it doesn't really feel like I'm blending in a product. It just feels really smooth. So it blends in really nice. I wonder how different it would be like with a brush as opposed to my fingers, because a brush is a more preferred application, but it looks really nice. And it dries pretty matte, like it's maybe a little bit of a sheen, but overall it's pretty matte. I like it so far. So the only thing previously that I had on my skin before I started was the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Cream Moisturizer. I'm getting that foundation on everything. That's one thing that isn't ideal, blending in a foundation with your fingers. I'm going to use the NARS Soft Matte Concealer, just so you guys kind of know what other cream products and setting powders I'm going to use on my face. And I'm just blending this in with a Sigma F64 brush. And then I'm going to use the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder to set the concealer. And then I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup off camera. So I finished the rest of my makeup and I applied the foundation at about 9 a.m. It's 9:40 now. But so far, the foundation is still looking pretty nice. I really like it. It's thin. I don't feel it on my face. It's not doing anything weird like on my nose or anything. I am starting to get a bit of creasing like in my smile line area and a little bit on my forehead. You can see that crease there. So it's pretty much already creasing 40 minutes into me wearing the foundation. So we'll keep an eye on it for the rest of the day and I will come back and show you guys how it's looking. Hey guys, so it is 1 o'clock exactly, so it's been 4 hours of me wearing this foundation. It pretty much looks the exact same. I like this foundation, I already know. I will have to keep in mind that this does crease pretty quickly in my smile lines and just in my expression lines, like on my forehead. But as far as like a really nice matte foundation, this works. If you have oily skin and you don't have smile lines, then this will be awesome. Based on the way that it's wearing on my skin, the fact that I'm not oily whatsoever at 4 hours, I still don't feel the foundation. Sometimes after a few hours, the foundation will start getting heavy to where I can feel it, and this one isn't doing that. So based on the way that it feels on my skin, I don't think that this is a good fit for people if they have dry skin. I don't have dry skin, so I can't say that 100% positive. I would definitely just try it and see if it works for your skin type. So yeah, I'm going to keep you guys updated and tell you guys when I start to get oily and everything. If I get oily, who knows? So yeah, just keep on watching. Hey guys, so it is 6:44 p.m. so it's been on for about 9 hours and 44 minutes. I think the foundation is really nice. I am starting to get oily next to my nose, but it took a while. This is 9 hours of wear. I would say I got oily maybe an hour ago. The 8-hour mark, I looked in the mirror at that time at around 5 o'clock, and so it still is looking really nice, and I still feel like the foundation is very lightweight, even though knocking over stuff, even though I am starting to get oily. It seems like on my forehead it's more so like a healthy sheen. It doesn't look super oily, like cakey or anything. The only point that it kind of looks cakey is in my smile lines, because you can kind of see that the foundation has separated and kind of gathered there. When my smile lines crease, it kind of looks like that I'm wearing foundation, just because, you know, it's like your normal face wouldn't have product there. Other than that, it looks really good. I think this is a really good foundation to purchase, especially if you pair this with a primer. Like, I can't imagine if it looks like this without a primer for a full day of wear. I cannot imagine how it's gonna look when I pair it with a primer, because I'm definitely gonna keep wearing this. The shade is really nice, the wear time is really nice. Oh yeah, I almost forgot, flashback. So the flashback, there's no flashback. I'll post the pictures here. It doesn't have flashback in a well-lit room, and it's pretty much, I mean, maybe slightly very like a hair of flashback in a dark room. So it's really nice. I really like this foundation. Maybelline did a good job. I've actually tried another foundation from them, the other Superstay foundation. I think this one is a lot better for oily skin, so definitely try this out if you have oily skin. Let me know down in the comments if you plan on trying this out, and if you have tried it out, what are your thoughts? Let me know. Make sure that you subscribe as well as thumbs up this video before you leave, and I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys. I'm back. So it's been a few hours later and my lipstick is half on. Sorry about that. But I wanted to quickly come tell you guys that I forgot to tell you the weather for today. So the temperature today was hot, okay? Just hot. So the high temperature today was 98 degrees, and it currently feels like 103 outside, but earlier today when I checked it, it felt like 107, and that was closer to like noonish, and it's 8 o'clock p.m. now, and it still feels like 103. It's hot here. So this foundation is holding up for that type of temperature, and it looks really nice. So I definitely recommend this foundation yet again. That's all I wanted to tell you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you next time.